Hello, everybody. Today I'm back again with another poem. This time the poem is The Brook by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Before I proceed, as usual, a few lines about the poet. Alfred Lord Tennyson, born in 1809, was an English poet and a leading figure in Victorian poetry. His poems often explore themes of isolation and mythology. Tennyson's work has been widely quoted and referenced in other works. Phrases from his poems such as "There's not a reason why" or "There's but to do or die" from "Charge of the Light Brigade" are still commonly used today. Anyway, now that we know a bit about the poet, I will recite the poem. Now today it will be a bit different. Today I will recite the poem twice. First time I will recite the poem in a rapping manner. It's like I will rap the poem like a song, rap song. And next time I will read as usual in a poetic manner. So now I'll begin with rapping the poem. Okay? So here I go. I come from haunts of coot and hern, I make a sudden sally, and sparkle out among the fern to beaker down a valley. By 30 hills a hurry down or sleep between the ridges, by 20 tops a little town and half a hundred bridges. Till last by few leaves on my floor to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I chatter over stony ways in little shops and tables. I bubble into 18 bibs, I babble on the peoples. With many a cup my bags afraid by many a field and fallow, and many a fairy foreland sand with willow weed and mallow. I chatter as I flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I wind about and in and out with varied blossom sailing, and here and there a lusty trout, and here and there a grayling, and here and there a foamy fleck upon me as I travel, with many a silvery water break above the golden gravel, and draw them all along and flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I steal by lawns and grassy plazas, slide by hazel covers. I mip the streets, forget-me-nots that grow for happy lovers. I sleep, I slide, I gloom, I glance. Among my skimming swallows, I make the native sunbeam dance against my sandy shallows. I murmur under boons and stars and bramble wilderness. I linger by my shingy birds, I loiter on my cresses. And out again I curve and flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. That's how the poem ends. Now this is the rap version of the poem, and now I will recite the poem once again in a normal mode, in a poetic mode. So let me start. I come from haunts of coot and hern, I make a sudden sally, and sparkle out among the fern to beaker down a valley. By 30 hills I hurry down, or sleep between the ridges. By 20 tops a little town and half a hundred bridges. Till last by Philip's farm I flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I chatter over stony ways in little shops and tribbles. I bubble into 18 bays, I babble on the peoples. With many a curve my banks are fret, by many a field and fallow, and many a fairy foreland set with willow weed and mallow. I chatter as I flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I wind about and in and out with hairy blossom sailing, and here and there a lusty trout, and here and there a grayling, and here and there a foamy fleck upon me as I travel, with many a silvery water break and above the golden gravel, and draw them all along and flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I steal by lawns and grassy plots, I slide by hazel covers, I move the street, forget-me-not that grow for happy lovers. I sleep, I slide, I gloom, I glance. Among my skimming swallows, I make the native sunbeam dance against my sandy shallows. I murmur under moon and stars, in bramble wilderness. I linger by my shingly birds, I loiter around my cresses. And out again I curve and flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Now, this I tried to recite in a poetic manner, although I believe the rap version is there in my unconscious mind, and that's why this is not so good. Anyway, let us discuss the poem now. So we can see that the theme of this poem revolves around the eternal flow of nature contrasted with human mortality. The poet Tennyson highlights the brook's perpetual journey, symbolizing nature's resilience and continuity. The refrain, "For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever," emphasizes the transient nature of human life against the enduring beauty and power of nature. And now let us discuss in a more elaborate manner, now that we know the theme. So in this poem, the poet Lord Tennyson, gives a voice to a brook, making it the narrator of his journey from its origin to its union with the river. In the first three stanzas, the brook describes its origin from a secluded spot frequented by birds like coots and herons. Now it makes a lively and sudden rush, sparkling as it flows through greenery and descending into a valley. The brook recounts its energetic journey past hills, ridges, valleys, villages, a small town, and numerous bridges. And finally, it reaches Philip's farm, nearing its ultimate destination, the brimming river. Here, the brook reflects on its permanence, contrasting it with transience of human life. And now, repeating the refrain, "For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever." In the next set of stanzas, the brook vividly describes its playful and musical movements. It chatters over stones, creating sharp, melodious sounds, bubbles into swelling bass, and babbles as it moves over pebbles. Along the way, it passes through fields, uncultivated lands, and fairy-like meadows, adorned with delicate plants like willow weed and mallow. And despite encountering obstacles, the brook continues its journey toward the river. And it once again emphasizes the contrast between the fleeting nature of human existence and its eternal flow, reinforcing its timelessness. Moving to stanzas 7 to 9, in these stanzas, the brook portrays its twisting path as it zigzags through the countryside. It carries flowers, fish like trout and graylings, and even foamy flakes along its surface. The brook's waters form silvery ripples, gliding over golden sand and pebbles and creating a harmonious blend of colors and textures. It reflects the interconnectedness of life within its ecosystem, carrying along both the small and significant elements of nature as it moves toward the river. And in the end, it again reminds the reader of his eternal nature. Moving on to the last set of stanzas, that is 10 to 12, the brook shifts to a quieter, more reflective tone while gliding through grassy lawns, shady hazel covers, and wildflower-filled gardens. The brook highlights forget-me-nots, flowers associated with lovers, emphasizing the romantic allure of his journey. The sunlight filters through trees, creating net-like shadows that seem to dance on its rippling surface. At night, the brook murmurs softly under the moon and stars as it flows through wilderness and past pebbly sandbanks. It slows momentarily to swirl around water plants like grasses, lingering briefly before continuing its onward journey. And the poem ends with the brook reaffirming its immortality, stating that it flows endlessly towards its destination, unlike the transient nature of human life. The words, "For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever," underscores the central theme of the poem, the contrast between the fleeting lives of humans and the enduring nature of nature. So we can see that this poem beautifully captures the vivid imagery, dynamic journey, and philosophical reflections of the brook while maintaining a cohesive structure. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful poem. That's all for now. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.